I come right here, got a sharp corner to the right, I take a step in.
Part of the back-to-school drill in Southeast Texas, active shooter training, a reality in 2022.
Boom, sucking back.
Law enforcement went through mock shooter scenarios at Westbrook High School last month. Beaumont ISD is also taking other steps to harden campuses, including adding fencing, adding new exterior cameras, and requiring all doors to be locked during classroom instruction. If it can happen at Columbine, Sandy Hook, Parkland, Uvalde, it can happen anywhere, including the Southeast Texas town of Santa Fe. Here in Galveston County, just driving by Santa Fe High School can bring on an emotional response for many. Outside the campus, there's this memorial dedicated to the 8 students and 2 teachers who died here in May 2018. And then there's this, sad reminders that Texas students and Texas teachers can face a threat anytime, anywhere.
So I always thought about school shootings, sadly.
Flo Rice was a substitute teacher at Santa Fe High School, assigned to a gym class in May 2018.
First shot I heard, it was so horrifically deafening.
In seconds, Rice hit the ground in a hallway.
I realized I had bloody bullet holes in my legs, and that's when I realized I had been shot.
She called me and she said, "I've been shot."
Flo's husband, Scott, raced to the school in 15 minutes while Flo played dead.
The whole time there's, bullets flying.
Flo was hospitalized for a month.
My initial reaction was, no, not my district, not in Texas.
Congressman Randy Weber has proposed a number of bills in the U.S. House to enhance school safety.
Evil people do evil things. We're not teaching kids respect from an early age. They don't have respect for authority. They don't have respect for teachers, respect for parents. They don't understand personal space.
Weber has proposed legislation that would allow school districts to hire retired police officers, giving them certain tax breaks. He also has argued that any leftover COVID federal money go into hardening schools. After Santa Fe, the state took action.
Senate Bill 11, making schools safer, is now law in the state of Texas.
SB 11 required schools to heighten emergency response standards and to beef up mental health support. So after Santa Fe High School, you were hopeful that changes would be made.
Absolutely, yes.
Were they?
Absolutely not.
There was no teeth in this bill.
Uvalde is a prime example of in 4 years that nothing changed.
One issue, schools self-report their security measures.
They can check off boxes and say they did it, and there's no one to follow up and see that they did.
With unlocked doors, radio communication issues, and red flags on the Uvalde shooter's state of mind, the Rices believe the outcome at Robb Elementary could have been different.
It at least could have been mitigated.
Don't think that just because someone at the school district told you that they have a plan, that it's comprehensive enough.
Michael Matranga's company, M6 Global, does security audits and consulting for school districts.
I have not run across a district yet that has had what I would consider an effective plan. So ask questions, show up to those school board meetings.
He says the issue goes beyond making sure law enforcement is prepared with the right equipment.
I believe the most important piece that a lot of people like to overlook is your behavioral assessment and threat assessment of individuals who want to cause themselves harm or others harm.
In Uvalde, more than one person had concerns about the shooter's behavior.
Parents know when their child has an issue. Don't be afraid to come forward if you are concerned about the behaviors of your child. Please speak out.
You never went back to Santa Fe High School.
No, I was not able to go back.
She's one of the many who get emotional just driving by here.
Welcome back to Heritage.
Clear backpacks.
Good morning.
Specific shirt colors.
You have your ID with you?
And beefed up security.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a good day, okay?
Just a few of the new safety measures at Southside ISD this year.
I think it's better. I think it is better for all the kids to be, more safer, and I think it's good.
Southside mom, Adriana Patino, dropped her 3 girls off at Heritage Elementary Thursday. All of them sporting red shirts, clear backpacks, and a very strong high five. The shirt colors black, white, and red, a subtle signifier to tell administration which kids belong on campus. These changes stemming from mainly one reason.
The decision was made after Uvalde.
Uvalde, the catalyst for changing attitude in many districts.
Just never let your guard down at any moment. We cannot ever get comfortable or relax.
We also have police officers now at all of our campuses. We've had police officers in the district, but now each campus will have a police officer.
All of these things putting parents' minds at ease.
Yes, yes, definitely a peace of mind.
And welcome back. I think you're taller than me now.
So everyone can focus on record-breaking enrollment at Southside this year.
Are y'all ready?
And the joys of being back at school after 2 years of COVID-19.
You're ready for scoring too. Good job, good job.
Just like that, all is calm here at Heritage Elementary. Kids now learning, teachers teaching, custodians custodying, and Southside ISD is hoping that they have a year that's a little bit more normal than the last few.
Well, right now we're still playing the waiting game on just waiting for some tow trucks to arrive so they can clear the vehicles and get this scene cleared up. But like you were saying, any ISD school bus involved with those additional 2 vehicles right there on both sides of the bus right there. But the intersection is still going to be partially open. If you take Thousand Oaks to go southbound to hit 35, that's the lane closure that we have right now. You can't take that route. But again, the intersection on the other 3 sides are still going to be open. But as of right now, we're just waiting for the investigation to be open, to be over, and then we get that tow trucks in and clear the scene, Ernie.
Okay, and again, no indication any kids were on this bus or anybody's significantly injured?
No, and most of the people who were involved in this are right there in that corner next to the school bus. They look to be all right, but when we got here, we didn't see any kids. No word yet if there were any at all in that school bus when it happened.